Hello everybody and welcome to Ale Open 2025. Once again visiting the Ale Disc Golf Center in Nuhl, Sweden. Just about 30-minute drive north from Gothenburg. Leaderboard looks like this for the top 10 at this moment. Lauri Lehtinen through 14 holes made the birdie from about 5 to 6 meters up 44 positions today.
I think all of the players got what they were going for.
Lauri Lehtinen on your screen, tee of 16, one of the trickiest backhand shots of the year, I'm gonna call this one. This is really, really special.
It's really special, yeah. Super high, quick to any turnover.
And guards the birdie on 16.
Oh, he's on fire.
Totally on flames. One single bogey, 11 birdies.
This is such a beautiful tee shot here. You just look out over the property, lush green fields, nice river, all kinds of different trees. And this one doesn't get much ground play, but he's there at 15 meters from the basket. Pretty nice place to run the putt. It's a little bit uphill there, so even if you blow past, it shouldn't go too far.
Now Justus, this could be a big time birdie to get to double digits. It is in. That's a statement.
So, a textbook version of a risk and reward hole. Hole number 4, the toughest hole on course. This one needs to stop and quickly, and it gets all the help from the trees.
That's it. Heinänen.
Oh no, needs to get down and quickly.
And actually,
it does.
Yeah, for birdie. It is in. This man has been on target.
Yep. Flick of the wrist.
Justus Sarvi. Tee of 5. I'm gonna toss it down to Andrew Gum. That seemed like a very nice shot there from Justus. And Niklas Anttila sliding there to the pin.
A fast green, so to say.
That is in for Ricky Wysocki. What a putt.
Yeah. Ricky lining up for a sidearm. This needs to get very low and skippy. Exactly what she's gonna get. Oh, he gets it.
At this point, have any data if someone has actually saved the par from the drop zone. It's a very long putt, about 25 meters.
So Davidson stayed inbounds.
Yeah, actually, and that's a birdie.
Wow.
Count him in. Well done.
Giving us a world-class entertainment weekend.
Anttila on 7th, going high.
Yeah, going perfect.
Hits the green, 5 meters away. Hopes to save the par. We are now on tee of 10. Nestori Tuhkanen, the par 3, 128 meters. He's a sweeping hyzer.
Looking good, but
stay inbounds.
It does stay inbounds.
Close call, but not quite. Nestori Tuhkanen, he's in the bucket. Gives it a bit, and he rolls it in. Ricky Wysocki.
Highlight reel there, Ricky.
Roll that Zuka out of the garage for Ricky Wysocki. What a putt. Take a look at this.
It's a laser beam, a little bit of an anhyzer, and it just floats towards the basket. No hesitation there.
Another forehand coming up here. He's had an impressive flick. This one's right down the center. More pure line. And he's rewarded with a bullseye hit. There's quite a few guardian trees here late on the green. We saw the first two forehands come around the back door. Yusuf's put it on the inside line, which I think is a higher percentage overall. There's less things that can catch you. Nice smooth forehand here from Daniel following Yusuf's line. And he puts it right around the basket. That was on line. Almost hit the koozie, circled the pole. Tap-in birdie for Daniel coming up.
On this par 5. Great chance for a birdie.
This seems very well executed.
Oh yeah. The card got the energy boost.
And this is what Övind has left for the birdie. Great putt.
Also got the energy boost on hole 8. Acing that one. Unbelievable.
8 down through 13. Throwing 2 with the overstable disc. Is this overstable enough?
It's got plenty of stability.
This looks like a miracle shot from Ricky Wysocki.
What?
Get the cheers for a reason, people.
Really?
How do you do that?
Going straight. Crossing the fade. A bit too long. Still a long putt for the birdie.
Why wouldn't he?
Great, great birdie save, I would also say.
Going long of the pin in 2 shots. That is a rare sight. He takes advantage and grabs the birdie. That's gonna be his 5th birdie in the last 8 holes.
Davidson needs to regroup his thoughts, forget the last hole, and play like this.
Well, this is something new to think about. And if this curves, Jani.
Yeah, exactly like that. This is what Niklas was going for, and this is what Davidson did.
Now Tuhkanen, tee of 14.
Pierces the gap beautifully. Needs a lot of ground play and gets plenty of it.
And I haven't seen a better tee shot on 14
Yeah,
either.
me neither.
And now Davidson
With no pressure.
going for the eagle. Is this stable? It kinda is, and he's looking at the basket.
Yeah.
He's looking at the basket in 3. Throwing 3. Gets away from the right side, which was lucky. This needs to hold.
Going straight at the basket.
It might just, yeah. Green's edge.
In the middle of the fairway.
And Daniel did eagle this last year.
Okay.
Let's go.
Come on. So close. But the tap-in birdie on this hole, not a bad thing either.
No. Now Ricky for birdie. He's in.
Yeah, Ricky got the booster from hole 10, and now
Yeah.
he's at it.
Right down the pipe. This is looking really good. If it can get the ground play it needs, and it does, and it slides up to the bullseye. Gallery approved. Beautiful shot there.
The green from that position. This is just 180 meters par 4.
Force flex.
Yeah.
A low
Look at
one.
that.
Yeah, I mean, you can play like that.
Perfect shot. It would be cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
No.
super overstable disc.
Don't hit it.
Going hyzer. It's the skip.
And it skips towards the circle's edge, looking at the birdie.
Take it up there.
Another force over coming, maybe.
Exactly that.
This is looking very good. This is looking very good.
Yes, exactly like that.
Yeah, I called it 5 times, but I think I double checked that was 4 putts.
Joona Heinonen.
Going through the fairway,
Skipping.
bullseye's edge. Beautiful shot.
Bad release anyway. And he'll be just behind the forest or the woods there.
Davidson,
Trust the ground play.
and he should.
Yeah, gets multiple skips from circle 2.
And we are going to hole 18 once more. Joona Heinonen throwing second. Takes a sidearm.
Big sidearm. Skips to the bullseye.
Great shot from Joona, 4 meters away. Trying to get to 7 down. How about Nestori Tuhkanen? This is more straight. It seems equally well executed. Nestori Tuhkanen and Joona Heinonen finishing their round here on your view. Nestori 6 down, and Joona trying to get the 3rd birdie in a row to finish 7 down for the day. Ooh, sneaks over the rim. That's gonna be 13 down for both of them. They are tied for the 3rd place.
And they're battling for the lead card. no
And
matter
actually with a
what.
tie game, Daniel might also be for Nestoris, the 3rd in the position.
Yeah,
And now Anttila throwing second on 18.
unless Justus throws the second one in.
That's how you do
Whoa.
with the backhand.
A bullseye hit from far, far away.
I think this was a great experience for him. That's an up and
At
coming
least
star.
on DGN.
At least on DGN.
Looks good though. Perfect. Indeed.
Yup. And spiky he likey
Yeah.
for birdie.
It's Ricky.
Finishes very strong.
I mean, it's usual that when Ricky plays, it doesn't look that good, but all of a sudden he's 8 down.
Yep, that's it. The second round is done, and Ricky is still in the lead.
Yeah, Ricky's still in the lead. For a while it looked like the young Finns would charge him, but nope. Ricky, with a lot of experience, with a lot of energy, especially after hole 10, I would say, he held on to that lead quite convincingly.
Yep, taking a look at those scorecards, they are almost identical with Niklas from hole 5 onward. The only difference is that Ricky took the birdie on 13 while Niklas took the par. What did you say? Free videos on Disc Golf Pro Tour's channel? Of course I'm subscribing. And maybe they should too. I'll do that now, but after that, disc golfing. Okay, bye.